Hey, yo, this is Erson. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Billions. As we continue the mass executor upgrades, day 73 is where we're at, and we may be looking at the final horde before the final horde, which comes from all directions.
The mighty Titan
when
is
they
here.
are truly billions. And the mighty Titan is here, and that's all well and good. There's a random dude strolling out there by the oil well. No big deal, walking out of water. No one noticed. I was busy worrying about the zombies. That's kind of how it goes. It's a beautiful thing. Resources, why? The iron, I do believe. Yep, bingo. One time the iron. Go ahead and build that out. Very nice. We have +6 oil. We're going to be a little tight on oil at this point to get the last couple of Titans out, but that's alright. We already got a tidy sum where, oh, they're about to get owned by the colony defenses, so we're kind of okay on this. Gatling guns are like, do you need me? Do you need me? Not really. Phew. Abusive. Yeah, that oil well is a little bit in threat. I totally agree that should be an executor. It's not really well defended enough. That's really worthwhile, that? Probably, actually. Probably is. Go ahead and do that. Yep, we'll get another Titan up shortly. Now, Titan up shortly? No problem. No problem at all, Gav. We'll get it. We'll get it done. Really?
The world
Totally
looks
disagree.
so tiny from up here.
For iron, I don't think we need that much more iron, no. I think we're doing okay as we continue to imbibe the official beverage of the channel, which changes every day that I record because, hey, I ain't picky and I ain't getting paid, so I drink what I like. Anyway, advanced quarry continues, and wow, my pen that I'm trying to take notes with just mercilessly dived out. It will not be covered. It's a strong, independent pen that don't need no cover to tell it what to do, and that's fine. I mean, it'll be a useless pen, but hey, details, right? Is that commentary? No, it's just a thing. We're tight on oil, actually. It's kind of funny. We need to get 20 oil one day. We will gradually. Just get it. Yes, we got it, baby.
Good morning,
sir. Yeah, it'll be group WTF at this point. We're gonna go. We have Titans nearly everywhere, so this is like looking so baller right now. Probably put them there, actually. That's a weaker point, and we could totally use a small group of Titans there. 30 iron. We always need iron, baby. Always a good thing. Always a good decision. Give me some of that. Was ist das? Oh yes, 2,000 gold. The question is now, do we want to start building more financial gain areas, namely housing? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't sound predatory at all. So we're going to leave the oil exactly where we're at right now. At +2. So we have something to upgrade. We don't think we need to crank out the absolute end as far as Titans are concerned. So we'll be alright. We'll be just fine. Delectable. Continuing on, we're going to keep building ballistas because by golly gee, really? Are we going to triple up now? That seems unnecessary. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Now at this point, we got doubles pretty much everywhere. So now we're thinking, where would be the strongest position to hold, and where we not have Titans? Are we gonna try to triple up the ballistas here? Yeah, I would do that. That seems fair. Do it. Dead. There's 2 groups of Titans over here. That seems redundant in a big way. That really seems unnecessary. This area seems pretty well defended, but the concern here, of course, that makes sense. If we lose the first one, they start pushing in, having a backup list is fine. Now that makes sense. As you can see right now, we're doing so well on economy that we're considering really maddeningly crazy things.
Hello.
Group of 5, fantastic. You're going to be group 8 or 7, depending on how I feel like thinking this out at this point. Group 7, so we have 35
a great machine
Titans. That is a lot of Titans, folks. That is a lot of Titans by anyone's count, which means this is going to get awful stompy, awful quick.
My rifle is ready.
You're now group 8. Good job. You guys are going to pop yourselves up that way, which is beautiful. Man, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. This one seems pretty solid, this particular attempt. And now we're just going to keep upgrading executors because we have more money to do with at this point still, which is crazy, but we do. Where would be? That place is executed to hell. I really don't think we need more coverage on that particular side, in the east especially. It's bananas covered right now. No worries. Choo. Executors coming. Now we're good. Get more iron. Build more executors. We're doing this primarily just to make sure that that narrow front doesn't get pushed through. Probably there is a good idea as well. Get some more iron, man. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 and all that good stuff, right? Iron Man reference? Damn right. Do it now before the iron goes away. It doesn't. There's no iron maintenance, but just saying. Just do it. Yeah. So you can see we've gone from 2 executors at every front to 3. In the most, what we think are the more vulnerable fronts. But honestly, if you look at our defenses here, there's not a lot of vulnerable fronts. 3 executors up there already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 executors here. It was more like, maybe we should do something about that. No, we shouldn't. Oh god, 7. Okay. Apparently we don't really trust ourselves. With loving you. But, yeah, so that happened. Malmers decided that was necessary. I don't disagree with Malmers. Like, she keeps us alive in these missions. I tend to underbuild, and she tends to overbuild, and between the two of us, we come up with a good strategy. So, hey, teamwork. That's kind of how it works, buddy. Real life, man, real life. You need to have teamwork. Go, 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 go. Especially when you are a couple and married. Yeah, teamwork is a big deal then. Anyways, I digress. God, that got deep. I need to start drinking more. Hold on. Okay. Better. Random inane shit engaged. So, you see the latest thing with made the points and the sports teams? No, I'm going to stop. Anyway, let's watch what we're going to do. We're going to wait for the next Horde to come in. That's pretty much where this one's at. Pretty much where this one's at. And we'll see how that shakes out. But yes, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to build up our eco a bit. We have 52 food left, so we're like, well, let's use some of that for some of that. Now, the problem with this is that we're going to roll low on energy. The power plant's going to fix that. So what we could possibly do is just wait for stone housing. Or we can just get some tents down now. And this is going to be the most secure housing ever. They're going to be just placed next to cliffs in the back end of this area. You're not going to get touched by anything zombie related. Just put some housing down, man. Like, whatever. Free access? Fuck it. Like, doesn't matter. Do what you can. There you go. There's some housing. Beautiful. Yeah, stick it in there. Stick wherever it goes. Real estate. Real estate's free. It's cheap. It's Florida. Marshes. Doesn't exist yet. Sell it anyway. Attention. Building completed. Delteated. Bulleted. Now we're almost out of food, which helps. Building completed. And we're going to wall this area off. So if there's a breakthrough, they don't get chewed on. That's what we're doing, basically. And we're pretty certain that just by walling this off is enough. If push comes to shove, if bad things happen, then we'll get Titans up there to fix the problem before it gets too bad. So that's a nice little area for housing that we can use and abuse. Some of them want to use you. Some of them like to be abused. But anyway, random 80s digression because, I don't know. Why random 80s digression? I think because I miss Shadowrun. That's why. I think that's why. This guy strikes that late 80s, early 90s, still heavily Japanophile vibe. It's the future with like doors and elves and stuff, man. Like, how can you not like that? That's dope as fuck. That's just amazing, amazing world building. Still haven't seen Bright though. Apparently, that new Will Smith movie, which basically seems to me like someone like played Shadowrun as a kid. Like, bro, you have no idea how good a movie this would make. Heard it was rated pretty well, so definitely watch that at some point. Heard it was pretty good, so do need to see that. But yeah, I miss Shadowrun, which is probably why I was getting the 80s vibe there. Good times. They had a bunch of good kind of tactical RPGs based on the Shadowrun property a couple years ago. They had like Dragonfall after the first one. They had Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall, and then something else. Couldn't remember. They were all very good. Enjoyed it quite a lot. It pleased me a lot. And we're just going to go absolutely ham on upgrading executors here because we have so much money, it's not even funny. Like, we have bank to spare, and all these chokes are so well defended, it's kind of scary. Not going to lie. Because we have all these Gats and all these Ballista, and then behind those we have Titans. Still. I mean, I don't foresee this being a problem to defend. What we're going to do is we're going to just basically fill in as much of this as possible with walls so they have even more difficulty chewing through things. We're very particular on this particular end, it seems. Like this side of the map is like apparently catnip for us. Go. Build walls. Prophet, you have stone now. Go do it. Go in peace, my son. Salam alaikum. Peace be with you. Salam aleichem. Alright, whatever. Shalom aleichem, sorry. Ugh, my Hebrew is terrible. Anyway, but the point is peace be with all of you. And kill zombies. Peace be with you, kill zombies. It's part of the Bible they left out. And the Torah and the Quran. You didn't realize, but all the monotheisms are aligned. Peace be with you, kill zombies. God, it's late. I've been drinking a lot. But, you know, this is what happens when they are building this up for the recording queue, so bottoms up. Hey, there's this one. Ugh. You're swallowing my face. Okay, good. So the east is here. We can test how good the Titan situation is.
Indeed.
Now, which east are we going to go to is the question.
Let's go.
That could be potentially east as well.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. This is one of those maps where you feel really good about your defenses. You're like, I can handle whatever comes our way. Come what may. I just want to say come once on channel. Probably said that a lot, but in the way that I said it there, not very often. Man, I do apologize for anyone who's listening to this through the speakers. A little concerning probably for whoever's actually listening behind. But the point is, we're in really good stead for defensive measures, which is great. But notice quickly, we built a power plant, right? We were like, oh, let's flush on power. We're down to 32 already. Every executor upgrade is 10 power. It is ridiculously expensive on power. Looks like they're coming from the low end on the east. So let's get another one in there. Why not? Let's get 5. Let's go crazy. Because you know what? We still have 1540. We have this many executors, this many ballistas, this many titans, and we're still cranking out 1542 gold per turn. Oh my lord. That's a lot of money. And it's a lot of power. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of power. Are we doing 6 there? Really? I think we were just like, fuck it, we have the money. Let's do it. I think... Oh my god. This is gonna be absolute slaughter.
Building complete.
A Titan group down here.
Morning,
That's the point of the Titan groups. Mobile support fire. Once it becomes significant. These guys so far are getting mauled. Ooh, god, I just love to see that melt. So much firepower here. So much firepower. 6 executors. It's just... If you've never seen 6 executors chew through horde number 8, you're about to. It is ridiculous the amount of power we're pushing right now. That is a lot of power. That's ridiculous. These Titans are a little far behind. Exactly right. Shoot some more.
Excuse
We're
me.
not getting enough range on these guys. There we go. And now the fatties are coming in. As you can see, man, this wave is cresting and it is getting obliterated. The sheer volume of murder that's happening. Now, they can get at that executor here, but it's only 1 out of the 6. And I don't think they've touched it yet, actually. They're trying to get to it, but they're trying to work on walls first. And that's game over. Game over for the Zeds. That is solid, solid work. Day 79. No worries on that. And I do believe that's the last horde. So you know what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to cut this episode here for now. And I'm going to pick up using the footage from the next one. Because we can do that. We have the technology. And we're going to go ahead and jump you to the last horde. Because that's just how we roll, baby. That's just how we roll. Alright, folks. We jumped forward in time a little bit as promised. And here we are at day 88. That was indeed the last hordes. There's no sense sitting you through. As you can see, we've upgraded those well-defended areas to cottages, which is brilliant. We have pretty much executors nearly everywhere. I think nearly every single thing by the front, except for that one ballista there, is an executor. Titans haven't increased in number because we only have so much oil. But we are in remarkably good way. I think everything is an executor at this point, which is kind of ridiculous. And we're running out of things to spend money on, so what we're doing is we're cranking out snipers, because snipers are useful, and they can take out spitters effectively, and we're putting them in that front position so they can ameliorate some of the death that is about to come our way. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to save you time here. The next, like I said, 20 minutes of that episode would have been us playing SimCity for a while, which is unnecessary. But as you can see, toward endgame here, we're sitting on gobs and gobs of executors everywhere. And we had so much money, and we're still sitting on about $1,000 per cycle. mean, that's how strong our economy is this game. It really came out as something special. I'm really, really pleased with it. Like, honestly, it's been, I consider this an accomplishment, more or less. It's just, as weird as that is, our economy is beyond dope right now, and that is beautiful, beautiful stuff. We have, like I said, some ballista left, but they're more internal, and should there be a breakthrough, we can always upgrade them as it comes. But we're sitting on max money, and we really don't know what the hell to spend it on anymore. Like, there's not much left. We have, yeah, it's build some more snipers. We could just upgrade some more ballista into executors now. I mean, what the hell else are we gonna do? Suppose. I mean, there's really not much left right now. This is the time when Mama Ursa and I pause to rethink if we're missing anything, like any little thing that could possibly go wrong. Let's double up defenses where we can, the gates, the walls, all that good stuff. Making sure we just maxed out as much of the defensive line as possible. We have money still, like, let's spend it. We have resources, let's spend them. But like I said, we both feel very comfortable in the defensive line that we've built. We feel very confident in the situation we're in. We should be own this pretty hard, so it's the way that goes. Is there any more walls we can build here? Yeah, this is already like thinking about walls like after the initial breakthrough, so there's a chance like we won't even need to get to these. But again, more stuff to chew on, more stuff to retreat behind, more stuff to keep us safe. Should the worst happen. But again, this is a new map. Things, they do move slower here, but they don't fire or attack slower, so we do want to be smart about this. We're just going to put some chewing posts around. We're not going to lock anybody in, obviously, because we want to be mobile with our defenses. We're mobile with our titans. We're mobile with our ownage. We're going to make sure every single executor we have, we just 58 BT dubs, 58. And the good way to test if you're covered everywhere is to select all and then just kind of scan over the vision areas. Every single sniper, every single executor we have is going to be set to faster pussycat kill. There's many snipers there. I guess it probably would help too, actually, now that I think about it, because that is a narrow front, and having some long range firing, taking out spitters that are hitting out key defensive targets would be wise. That would be wise. So probably not a bad idea overall. It's a good thing we're building more snipers. I approve. Beverage. All right, we have 144 power. We were building power plants like crazy, so we can probably still go ahead. And like I said, we're just going to start upgrading some more internal ballista into executors because we have the money and they have the time to do so. Is at this point kind of unnecessary and a little ludicrous, but we're going to do it anyway. Because what the hell else are we going to spend this on? Legit, like what the hell else are we going to spend this on? Yep, just get these two up. No, and then not all 13. We can't do that. We have 13 ballista still, which is kind of hilarious. Couldn't tell you where, but we do. They're around. Nice. That one there. Yeah, this is in case stuff gets near the command center. A couple more there in the inner walls. I mean, it's just... Look at this. This is how crazy we've gotten. We're literally thinking of like, yeah, could we put some more ballistas down in case shit goes bad? And they'd have to fight through like 3 districts of fully automated defenses plus Titan groups. 7 of them in order to get here. But like I said, we want to ensure the victory here if possible. If at all possible, we want to make sure we murder these sons of bitches before they get anywhere close to us. But the sheer volume of executors we're pushing out right now is ridiculous. We're bringing our economy to a tanked 766 and probably going to go lower before then. But like I said, we're just constantly pushing out military, constantly pushing out defenses, because what the hell is... You want to be rich and dead? Or do you want to be effective and alive? I'd rather say effective and alive, man. Poorer, but effective and alive. Do it. That's what we do. So we grab some iron, grab some upgrades, and we make sure that any zombie that thinks about breaking into here has to think a lot. But look at that just gauntlet of executors. It's a beautiful thing to watch, isn't it? Like 6 executors sitting at every like little gap and like going, hey man, let's give it a go, shall we? And that's already being upgraded. That's beautiful. We'll have 700 gold in the next cycle. We're down to 676. So now we're down to below an executor per cycle. That's how our economy is. And I think at that point, that's when you can stop upgrading. Like, we're doing all right. 3,000 citizens in the colony, which is pretty nice. Probably the biggest number we've ever had. And we're about as ready as we've ever been, actually, to handle whatever's about to come down the pipe. I mean, don't you think so? I think so. We think so. It's all well and good. Ah, beautiful stuff. So 600 economy now per turn. One more executor, why
Oh my
not?
god, a huge swarm is coming.
There we
They
go.
are billions.
They are billions.
They are approaching from all sides.
24 hours to prep, even though we've been doing it
At your
for
service.
a number of days before then.
Your sniper at your service.
Yeah, snap bar is ready.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we're just making sure everything is set up as far forward as possible. All our Titan groups
Good
are ready to
morning,
go.
sir.
They're already maxed out. You're already in the front. Perfect.
Attention.
West is good.
Building completed.
South is solid. Got our got our man down there. Them Thanatoses. Thanatos. How they pronounce it. Alright, we're good from every front. 10 groups are ready. Defenses are ready. The only question is, are the nasty nasties ready to die horribly to our defenses? 566 per turn. Notice how much our economy's tanked. Executors are hard to maintain. They're expensive. You know, one worker, so we pretty much can't do anything else at this point. We have some power. We can probably upgrade one of these to a stone house. So we're trying to think of them. Maybe we can get another upgrade in there. Why not? Honestly, why not? Get some more snipers out if we really wanted to, but at this point, I'm pretty sure we're good. So many military units just sitting there.
Building complete.
Yeah, give me that highest level for certain.
Target's got above it.
Yeah, we got that one. They're already ready. Already. Just get the Horde. Get the Horde in here.
An autograph?
An autograph. Yeah, we basically dropped strategic piles of snipers everywhere to make sure that
Is it tea
we were
time
ready to
already?
go. A little bit more of targeting for spitters and things of that nature, kind of long range pick-offs of really annoying targets.
The world looks
So you can see there's
tiny
a
from
group
up
south, a
here.
group west, and a group east. Plus our human military up here is going to be holding a line from part of the north. So yeah, we'll see where the western front goes, and I'm pretty certain we're going to be moving Titans north there where the human army is to give us a little more support. Not sure how much is going to come down that way, but that's all going to hit probably down there for the most part, and only a tendril is going to go up slightly north, so the eastern one is starting a little low, which is pretty interesting, but they're starting at the cardinal point, so I suppose it's not too crazy to understand. The south is right there, kind of dead center, so again, not sure where that's going to swing, but if they come anywhere near that, they're going to die. And again, this is probably the weakest defense we have on the west, because it's a really broad front, and there's not a lot of focused
What can I
fire.
do for you, sir?
I totally agree. That's exactly what I would have
Your
done.
service.
And since it looks like not much is going to come from there, they're going to come from the south of the canyon wall, we need all the Titans as soon as possible. Yep.
Good
And there is some
morning,
coming up
sir.
here, actually. Interesting. I didn't think there'd be a second swarm, a second tendril, but there is. Yes. And? What next? That's the first contact with the enemy. We have contact in the east as well. Not surprising. All 70 executors now set to firing in the most dangerous item. Dangerous enemy.
Walls are under attack.
Let's see. North hasn't made contact yet. Some jumper banshees, but they're going to get handled easily. East is now in contact. It's a big meet, but again, 5 executors and titans to support means that's probably going to get chewed up super quick.
Being attacked.
So that's doing great. We're hitting again from the east as well. No problem. We got some preliminary jumpers from the north there. As you do, trying to spread infections early, but they're going to die regardless. Yeah, some preliminary jumpers here. So south has not made contact yet. North is starting to make contact. West is holding pretty well. Because it's a very wide front, they're spreading out pretty hard. And so far, they haven't even gotten anywhere near the
My
defenses yet.
machine is ready.
I don't think we're going to need these titans here, actually. I'm pretty sure we should be shifting them north already. I would be shifting them north.
Yes.
Yep, exactly right. Good job, past self. Yeah, that tendril looks like it's not swinging toward the oil at all, which is interesting. I thought that would be one of the main targets for the AI, but it's not happening. So, we're just going to go ahead and do what we can. Now, there's another tendril swinging south, but again, they're spreading out pretty far, which is allowing all our executors to work pretty well. And since all our wall areas are strong, that's actually kind of helping us out in a way, rather than hurting us.
Our
Yeah,
buildings
that
are being attacked.
northern slot's a little dangerous. We'll see how this is going to shake out. Yeah, spitters are still going to be a pain here. Yeah, snipers definitely are more worthwhile in that position while this Titans handle
They are
that particular
trying to
area.
break through.
It looks like we're handling this very well thus far. That area is
Colony
overprotected
under attack.
with 4 executors and a tiny tendril just heading there.
They are
The
attacking
west is
colony
swarming in a
defenses.
very loose aggregation, which is nice, like I said, because we have executors everywhere on the wall. We've spent enough money. That makes the west relatively easy to deal with. Game decided it needed to autosave. Thanks, game. Good job. It's like, I don't know if they're going to make it through here. Taking a long time to autosave, good lord. Alright, anyways. Details, I guess. Hi. Yeah, these walls are going... They're going down pretty hard.
Defenses are being attacked.
That's alright. The north is still holding pretty well. Once we handle the west... Looks like the west is really
They
fading.
are trying to break
Which is
into
fine.
the
That's not
building.
going to happen there. That could
They
be
are
interesting.
trying to break through.
That's... Wow. They actually broke through pretty hard there. But didn't get down any executors fully yet. That part's a little scary. Looks like 2 are fully infected.
Yes,
This area is
it's a
clear.
wonderful day, don't
Move
you
them
think?
up there.
They are
Yep,
attacking
exactly
the
right.
colony
Totally agree on that. 'Cause they're getting pushed
Let's
super
go.
hard there. 2 executors already infected through. My guess is it's mostly spitter work.
Good
West
morning,
is more or
sir.
less dealt
Walls
with,
are
I
under
think.
attack.
That part of the west is
Our
almost dealt with.
buildings are being
That one's
attacked.
completely secure. Basically didn't fire. North got handled already. Okay, I thought north would be a little harder. That area
Our
looks like it's getting
defenses
pushed.
are being attacked.
So don't need north anymore. Yeah, the Thanatos is there, but no, that's pretty much held alright. They didn't even break through the
They are
first
trying to
walls in
break
most of
through.
these. They didn't even break through the first sets of walls on this. That is ridiculous. Man, we own pretty hard.
They are attacking.
Yeah, that's
the
got
colony
handled. And then
defenses.
the west, of course. The west got one spitter. 2 spitters left. There you go. 1 got shot. Come closer, buddy. This is the last unit. There he is. Hey, buddy. Die. And that's how you win the Frosty map. So thanks for joining us for this particular journey. We've unlocked the final map. Let me know if you want to see that, actually, because, man, viewership has just plummeted like a son of a gun since we started the Therabillions, Mama Earth, and I co-op. That's gone pretty badly, so I don't know. Let me know if you want to see it, and I'll put the episodes up. If not, that's okay, too. But thanks for joining us on the ride so far. For those of you who have, 4 soldiers dead, not too bad. And from me and Mama Earth, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Till then...